The next major concept in adjusting images is saturation. Saturation can kind of be described as how strong the colors are. So on the left, we have very strong colors, and a lot of the examples we're going to be looking at are faces and skin tone. Skin tone is almost always the most important thing when it comes to judging most of an image, whether it's exposure, saturation, and any of the other aspects we're going to be talking about. And that's because we connect with people. It can certainly be argued that people are the most important thing in our lives. So it's really important that they look nice. This image on the left, we'd consider having high saturation. That's where the skin looks kind of orange. These are really kind of bright colors. In the middle, this is really more kind of natural saturation, not too strong. It's kind of just about right. And then of course on the left, we have no saturation at all, which is a black and white image. Saturation is really important to get right because a lot of the time this determines whether your images look natural or unnatural. If a color is stronger than it is in real life, it's going to give you a certain feeling when you watch the movie. And the same can be said for desaturated. And saturation is also affected by exposure. If something is really bright or really dark, it might be better for it to be less saturated. If something lives really in the midtones, you might be able to get away with a little more saturation. There's even times where the darkest parts of the shot can take a whole lot of saturation and the brighter parts really can't. It's very dependent on your subject, your lighting, your exposure, your story, all of that thing. But saturation in general is how strong the colors look.